friends. So this video is a little different than what I've done in the recent past. I just got another package in the mail today, and I wanted to review this product simply because it is the most useful piece of technology that I have ever purchased, ever. And I use it like so much. And in fact, the reason I'm doing this review is I've actually used this product in its various versions for several years. I don't, you know, they're not paying me or anything like that. But this product is just so incredibly useful to me, and I've become to rely on it so much that I wanted to share this with you guys. So, sort of the reason I'm doing this, I've had one for a while. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because the product recently, the warranty is long past. It started getting really, really hot, almost too hot to the touch, and I contacted them without any questions. They sent me a new one. And I'm pretty sure the reason the original one got overheated is because I'm using it way beyond what it's supposed to be for. And it has been just so awesome. The product is, it's made by HooToo, HooToo. There's different versions of this. There's a version that plugs into the wall. There is a black version that's much smaller than this one. And let me show you what it looks like out of the box. There's a black version that's much smaller than this one that I've had also. Which I actually prefer. It's much more compact. And then this version, let me see if I have something you can compare it to. I mean, maybe, let's see here. Here's an ink pen. This is an ink pen. You know, it's a little thick. It's a square. Okay. It's very small. It's a little heavy because this is a battery charger, but it's much more than that. So what this does is it also is a wireless repeater and a wireless access point. And not only that, but it can take something called WISP, which is Wireless Internet Service Protocol. And what it can do, okay, for example, if you have Xfinity Wi-Fi in your house, then you know that you can just put in the password to your wireless network and you're online. If you have not signed in and you're somewhere else and you see an Xfinity Wi-Fi hotspot, you can connect to that hotspot, but then as soon as you try to go to a web page, it's going to ask you for your Xfinity login credentials. Same thing applies in a hotel. Whenever you connect to a hotel Wi-Fi, or even Starbucks or McDonald's or anywhere, you can connect to it without a password, but as soon as you try to do anything, it's going to take you to a login page. And typically, you either have to log in with a username and password, or you have to accept some sort of terms and conditions, or you have to put in your first name and last name and your phone number or some kind of marketing information they're trying to capture or whatever. We call these captive portals. So what this does is you can either use it as a wireless repeater, a wireless access point. You can even put Ethernet into it like in a hotel room, and it will broadcast its own wireless signal that's completely secure for yourself to use. Or if the hotel, for example, doesn't have Ethernet but they have wireless, this device can actually take the wireless signal that's being emitted by the hotel or by Starbucks or by an Xfinity, Wi-Fi signal or whatever, and then it can take that signal and capture the internet and use the internet and then rebroadcast that signal as your own. Now, this is handy for many reasons. I'll give you several examples. I actually cut my internet service off several months ago when I started going through some financial trouble. But there are Xfinity Wi-Fi signals all around me. And for those of you who don't know, pretty much everybody that has Xfinity service, they have a router in their home. That router emits two signals. One for the one that's private, and then one that's open for other Xfinity customers to use. So in other words, if you have Xfinity at your house, or if you have internet service at your house, and I'm a subscriber of that service, I can go to your house and connect to your Wi-Fi's public access VPN, sort of, without having to get on your network. And for example, so at my house, there's Xfinity Wi-Fi, but I don't have actual internet service. So I'm not subscribed to it. So my brother has Xfinity. So I just had my brother create me a username and password. Now, I have a Roku device, I have a Google Home, I have my computer that has two Wi-Fi networks on it, I have like all sorts of internet stuff here, and Alexa. So the way that I do it is I actually go through the settings of this, and it asks you what you want to connect to. And I say, I want to connect to Xfinity Wi-Fi. It asks me for the username and password. I leave it blank. Then I click submit. Well, then it takes me to the Xfinity Wi-Fi login page and has me input my credentials. It captures the Xfinity Wi-Fi signal and rebroadcasts as a private network. So now my Roku is able to... So basically, I have internet, but I don't have internet. Does that make sense? Same thing, you can do this at Starbucks, at McDonald's. It's much, much more secure. And this is, it's called WISP. It works for hotels, restaurants, anybody that's that's offering public Wi-Fi. And in addition, though, like I said, this thing will charge your cell phone like 10 freaking times, especially if you don't have it. See, right now you can see right here, this little green light means that it's rebroadcasting internet signal. But I can actually power that off so that it's not a Wi-Fi access point anymore, and it's just a battery charger. In addition to that, it also has micro USB and USB version, what is it, version B, I guess? Or, well, you guys know what I'm talking about. It takes any USB A, B, or C, this connection, and it also takes thumb drives or external hard drives, and it will allow you to stream video, music, or file sharing from any device that takes USB onto the network. So in other words, you can create your own network. Up to 16 users can connect. Or actually, I might be misquoting that. I think it's 16. Or it might be 5. Oh, God, I don't know. Let me see if it tells me on the package right here. Let's see. It does not say. But so anyway, the one I'm reviewing, which is this one right here, is a Titan. I think it's a TM05 maybe. Yes, HT-TM05. It's about $60. Now the black one is a TM03, and it's about $30, and it works just as well. The only difference is the Wi-Fi signal's not quite as strong, and then it doesn't have quite as much battery mass, so it doesn't like charge stuff as often. Here's the other cool part. I typically leave mine plugged in all the time. But this is a rechargeable battery. So you can literally connect to Starbucks or McDonald's or your hotel's Wi-Fi or whatever, and you can take this to the pool with you without having to plug it in. That is like the freaking bomb. So you don't have to have a wireless router that's connected to a plug. It's actually battery operated. I use this at hotels, at the pool, wherever. It's great. It's so freaking awesome. I take this to the park. It rebroadcasts our park network over here at the Bicentennial Mall. It's excellent. And although I will say the only problem I've ever had is this overheats at the top right here. It gets really, really hot. It's not... It doesn't feel that hot right now. But I'm telling you, this thing has gotten so hot that I'm like, ooh, girl, it's going to burn my skin off. So... even though it's beyond the warranty, I just told them my Amazon order number of my original order, which was like a year and a half or 2 years ago. They sent me a brand new one, sealed in the box, brand new. So, yeah. I wanted to review this. I haven't done a product review in a long time, and I feel so... I don't think that I have received or used a product that I love so much. Well, my Roku, maybe. I love my Roku, and I love my Google Home and my Alexa. But this, guys, if you are looking for a travel router, I take this everywhere with me, always. Never leave home without it. Always have this with me. I would highly recommend it. Very minimal investment, and if you travel for work, you will find an endless use for this. I promise you. So go out and get it. I will leave a link to the product below. Full disclosure, it is going to be an associate link. So if you actually decide to purchase this product, I will get paid a small commission. But like I said, they're not like endorsing this. I'm not endorsing the, or you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they're going to pay me a small commission, but I'm not doing it for that reason. I'm telling you, I have used this forever. I'll show you my damn Amazon order receipt. Everybody that knows me knows about this product. I always have it with me. It's thebomb.com. With that, I'm actually going to categorize this video in my playlist for product reviews. If you're not interested in this type of stuff, I'm sorry. I don't do these very often. But I appreciate you watching. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or concerns. As always, until next time, enjoy yourself.